So there are three things that a company are looking for when they're trying to make a decision whether you're the right person to hire. The first thing that they're looking at is, have you got the aptitudes to do their job? And one of the ways that they work that out is based on your resume. Have you done the work before? Are you a good fit? Have you got the right background, experience? Actually, bizarrely, this is the last of the three reasons why they'll actually pick you, despite the fact that it's the very reason that typically gets you through the door. The second reason is they want to see that you are passionate about doing this job for them. So it's really important that through the whole process, through the application, right through all of the interviews, that you've done your research and you know that the company that you're applying to and the job that you're applying for are actually exactly what you want to do, and you really do want to work for these people or this organisation. Obviously, you can do your research, you can look on their website, you can look on LinkedIn at their employees. One of the things that I suggest to people is have a look and see how long have their people worked for their organisation. Have people been promoted? Have they stayed? Is there a really high turnover? Does it seem like most of the people have only been there a short time, or are there people that have been there a number of years? Obviously, if it's a young company, it won't be quite so easy to tell. But you should be able to see longevity, and you should be able to see that people have been promoted. That indicates a good employer. Remember, if you get the job, you're going to have to work 40-ish hours a week for this company in this particular role. So give it a lot of thought before the application, and then you can really demonstrate your enthusiasm and the result of your thoughts when you're going through the interview process. The third and final thing, which is actually the key thing, it's the absolute reason why people hire you, is because they believe that you've got the right personality that they could work with. So I've met people who have had amazing skills for jobs. On paper, they've been absolutely perfect. They've got so much passion to work for the organisation that they're applying to. But I know that if they were in my office, I'd be throwing myself out of the window by 9:30 on a Monday morning. It's so important that you're a good fit, not just for them, but for you. Imagine what it's going to be like for you turning up to work and not liking your colleagues. Imagine what it's going to be like for you if working with them makes you feel like you want to throw yourself out of the window. It's such an important part of the process. We can be taught how to do a job. Typically, the job that we did before, even if it was similar, wasn't the same. So we're going to have some training in our new position. And if you pick things up quickly, you might not need that much training, even though you haven't specifically done the role that they're hiring you for. You can learn about a company and you can build passion and enthusiasm as you go, particularly if you love the interviewers. You know, you can really get into the idea of working for these people and working for this organisation, and you can see how great it's going to be. But you have to believe, and they have to believe, that you're a good match. And if the match is there, then really everything else falls into place.